Previously on Gears.
Now, an extraordinary achievement took place yesterday by a fabulous lady who's been on the show before as well. Hello, Carina.
Hi, I'll put you through. Is it Sasha?
Yes. Thank you
I'll
very
put
much.
you through, Sasha. One
Thank you
second.
very much. Thank you. What a polite young man. I'll put you through. Oh, don't you love that kind of music?
No, not
No.
at all.
Telephone music.
No, it drives me mad.
Telephone music's lovely. Carina,
Hello.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on the show.
Wow. Okay, for those of you who don't recall, Carina's been on the show quite a few times because she's part of the magnificent outfit called Sterling EQ. And yesterday you did something quite extraordinary, 8 kilometers extreme swimming in the water where you live in Cape Town. Are you mad?
I think I might be, Sasha. but it's good. It's good.
Now, listen, tell us, before you tell us about the swim, Carina, tell us what you did this for.
Well, the swim was to raise funds and awareness for the Little Fighters Cancer Trust. It's an organization that I've been supporting with Sterling EQ for quite a while now. And as you probably know, being in the public eye, you get a lot of requests from charities, and you try to be involved where you can. But it's just so interesting how this charity has just sort of settled into our hearts and into my heart as well. And they totally inspired me to go back to the water. I used to do a lot of marathon swimming before I had my kids 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Okay.
And the plan was never really to come back. I was pretty happy with what I had done. But having been involved with the Little Fighters Cancer Trust, I was just so inspired by what they did and by what those families and those children go through on a daily basis, and just wanting to do something, and I was feeling so powerless. And suddenly this idea just came up to go back to my swimming and to do something for them, to do something for good for a change, because in the past when I swam it was always just to chase the records and to have a great experience. But this time it was a bit different.
Well, listen, you do good in everything that you do. So, I mean, this is just another... it's a pleasure. Just another great accolade. But, Carina, as you say, I mean, you'd sort of given up this idea of swimming. You had to psych yourself up mentally. And then on top of it, I mean, you choose the coldest damn sea in the world.
Oh, man. You know why I chose Cape Point, apart from the fact that it's spectacular and it's a beautiful swim, and I've always sort of wanted to do it again. But it's also because it was supposed to be a bit warmer. Traditionally in March, the temperature on the False Bay side is supposed to be like 18, 19. And I was on standby for the most of March, and the weather was just all over the place, and I wasn't able to make an attempt in March. And the whole of April has been unsuitable. And then yesterday, it was a really nice day, and the boatsman said, look, the water's cold, but do you want to do it? So I said, I'll do it, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to have to wait until the next season. So I went there thinking the water was about 15.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be 12, 13.
Oh, my word.
It's very, very cold for me. It's very cold for me.
Now,
but I survived.
well, listen, thank goodness you survived. But I mean, 8 kilometers in choppy, very, very cold water. I mean, was there a stage when you got into that water and said, why do I really want to do this? Can I just not try and raise the money some other way?
Yeah, no, there wasn't. Look, I've been through that whole swim, the whole concept and the whole idea of going back into cold water in my head so many times for the past 2 months. That I knew I was going to do this, and I sort of had to do it. And I also, the reason why I was doing it was for the children with cancer and their families, and I was telling myself, look, this is just 2.5 hours of, sort of extreme suffering, but these kids live that reality every day, and their families, and that really, really inspired me to just stay in there for as long as I could. And fortunately, I managed to finish the swim. I was sort of in and out of consciousness towards the end.
Really? I mean, I'm saying from a serious point of view.
Man. No, it was was definitely sort of the later stages of hypothermia.
Wow.
When they said you still had a K and a half left to go, I sort of tried to count my strokes because that's what I like to do, just to sort of, for myself to know where I am and how far I have to go and so on. And I couldn't really count. I couldn't count. I think I made it to 5 and then I would start again. And no, it was like my brain was completely lost. But maybe that's good in a way because you just stay in there and you're in that mode and at that sort of level where you just keep going.
Wow.
You just keep going.
Did you, I mean, I know you had set an objective of what you wanted to raise for the Little Fighters Cancer Trust. Did you manage to get that all sorted?
We're getting close.
Okay.
But this is where you come in, Sasha.
Oh, really?
Your audience.
Excellent.
No, we're still definitely taking donations and anything, whether it's 10 Rand or 10,000 Rands, it makes a huge difference, you know, and we're taking the donations on a website, backabuddy.co.za. But people can also just go to any of our Facebook pages. There's a page, obviously, for Sterling Q, and there's one for Carina as well as Little Fighters Cancer Trust, and it's linked all over the place. And yeah, we're hoping to raise 25,000 Rands. I think at the moment we're around 16,000.
Okay.
So we've done great. We definitely love to push that even more. The money is going towards the Little Fighters Cancer Trust Bag of Hope project, where they put together bags for the children in the Red Cross, and this is the sort of the less fortunate children who have cancer in the hospitals and their parents who basically have nothing. You know, sometimes these kids are what's the word? Sorry, my brain is
still frozen.
Yeah. Well, you know, they find out that they're diagnosed with the late stages of cancer, and in the Eastern Cape and so on. And that afternoon, they need to go to the Red Cross Children's Hospital with their parents, and they have nothing. They have the clothes that they're wearing, and they stay there for weeks and weeks. You know.
Sure.
And these bags just contain little essentials and little treats for the kids and the parents to just keep them going and to give them hope.
Yeah, I mean, it's a desperate situation. Well, we will do our best from Balls Radio to try and promote the Little Fighters Cancer Trust, and want to applaud you for your achievement and going out there and doing something so very special for these young kids. And well, perhaps not going to swim for hope next time. Maybe you could just play music for hope.
But the problem is, I think it's bitten me again now.
We'll see you in the Olympic team.
No, never. But you know, in the past, it's always been the case when you do a tough swim. It's while you're doing it. This is you say to yourself, "This is the last time." You know, it's great, but never again. And then a day later, you're planning the English Channel, and it's just one of those sports. It's very special. It's very special.
Well, listen, that's wonderful, Carina. And if you do embark on any more of these, please just let us know, because we'd love to try and support you as much as possible.
Will do. Thanks, Sasha. And if you ever want to join me on one, I know that you're into your sport.
Yes. I'm into my sport, Carina, from watching it on my very comfortable couch.
All right. I know you like stuff that's a bit faster, hey?
Yeah, we'll have to see. Listen, away from all of this, just something on Sterling EQ. I now see that you are just a three-piece.
Yeah, we've gone down to a trio.
Yes.
Renata was with the band until last year. She's working on other projects now.
Yes.
And we decided to keep going as a trio. It's the original three from our first debut album.
Yeah.
So we're very, very happy and very happily performing as a three-piece.
Wonderful. It's
traveling
great
the country and traveling the world.
Yeah, brilliant, and keep it going. And next time you're in Joburg, you girls must come visit again.
Always.
Okay,
Always on our priority list.
Wonderful, Carina. Congratulations, and to the Little Fighters Cancer Trust as well. Let's hope that they achieve everything that they need and continue doing the great work.
Great. Thank you so much, Sasha.
It's a pleasure. Have a great day.
You too. Ciao.
Okay, bye. There we go. Carina. Isn't she lovely, eh?
Very.
Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.
Beautiful.
Gears with Sasha Martinengo on balls.co.za.